Yeah. What's up? What's good? What's popping? What's cracking? What's percolating? What's really good in the hood? It's your man Theo, but I know some of y'all thought I wasn't gonna come. Yeah. I don't think that sound right. I'm just gonna say some of y'all didn't think I was gonna be here. No, but we here. It is what a week it was Wednesday. It's you know what? Can we just say that life is real entertaining? Life is real entertaining. Before we begin, because they say talking is my superpower, go ahead and hit that like button because you'll get engrossed in the conversation. The discourse be nice and everything like that. You'll be the forgot. So go ahead and hit that like button. Yeah, and if this is your first time here and you find yourself here for about 60 seconds, 120, however you do that, 360, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I mean, I ain't saying, I'm just saying. But yeah, it's been a great week. It's been a great week, y'all. The Rock With Me Nation. We now have t-shirts available. Yeah, that's nice right there. I'm gonna do that right there. Yeah. The Rock with 2 different colors. Yeah. That's voted per the Rock With Me Nation. Yeah, I didn't choose the colors. The Rock With Me Nation did. Purple and black, medium to XXL. Yeah. Yeah. The Rock With Me Nation got a website coming out. Say what? Yeah, the Rock With Me Nation got a website coming out. Yeah. We busy over here. we busy over here. So yeah, we busy over here. That's why the video was late tonight. That's why I'm late getting here tonight. I was told by D Steezle, and D Steezle got a lot of titles under the Rock With Me Nation banner. He said, keep the promos coming for the t-shirt. Okay, all right. So I was doing a promo, which will be airing immediately after this live and everything like that. But we having fun. I'm gonna go ahead and keep up. I see we got 2. That's a crew. We got 2, and one of them is the president of the Black Panther fan group himself, Kimoyo King. Y'all make sure y'all go check him out on TikTok. He dropping a lot of stuff. You like content, he got it. And when I mean content, I'm talking the superhero flavor. Yeah. Chocolatey, if you will. Yeah. He dropping superhero content, whether we talking solicits from comic books or whether we talking action figure solicits, because God knows we be over here hurting in the action figure community. So yeah. Y'all make sure y'all check out my brother Kimoyo and everything like that. This is some great coffee, by the way. Oh man. Tell you what I'm gonna do. Nah, because that might be too specific. Here's what I'm gonna say. I was outside doing the video. I said the first 4 people get free shipping and handling. That's what I said, the first 4 people, right? If you can tell me what the skit consists of, like you got to be in the ballpark. If you can tell me what my video skit consisted of in this live, I'm not going to post it till after the live. What I will give you is a hint. I give you a hint. My video included this. So if you can take a guess as to what I was doing, you got to be in the ballpark. If you're in the ballpark, you will be the 5th person. That's the number. 5th person get free shipping and handling. You got to be in the ballpark. I had on a Pittsburgh Steelers football glove because that's what that was. Go Steelers. That's what we're talking about. Oh man. Woo! Let me keep up with these notes. I see Kimoyo in here. Salute to the griot. Appreciate that, Kimoyo. We in here, man. Oh man. You ever had one of them days where rest was not an option? You wanted it to be, but it wasn't. That's what I was going through last night. 4-day this morning. I wanted rest to be an option. It was not. So thus, I've been trying to catch up all day. When I say trying to catch up all day, I'm trying to catch up. I know it's stuff. I got responsibilities I'm supposed to be doing. I know I'm lacking, but I'm promising. I'm going to do my dadgumdest to catch up today. So we got two, like I said, that's the crew. Let's go ahead and talk about what tonight's events consist of. Yeah. Shannon Sharpe, Emmanuel Acho, and Leonard Fornette. If you don't watch football, you don't know nothing about football, you might not recognize those names. If you do, you recognize at least two of them. I say Shannon Sharpe, Emmanuel Acho, and Leonard Fornette. One of these don't belong. One of these things, one of these names don't belong with the other two, is what I'm saying. Because I'm triggered. I'm starting to feel some type of way. We're gonna make it do what it's gonna do. Cam Newton's interviews with Teddy Riley and Jason Whitlock. Style over substance. Who knew I would miss Tavis Smiley, or rather true black journalism? Like we you know what? Do we know what an interview is? Do we know what an interview is? Like, there's a difference between somebody invited to your show as a guest and somebody invited to your show as someone you getting ready to interview. Them two different things. They really are. And damn. Just damn. That's all I gotta say. Damn. Moving right along, because we in here. Rock With Me Nation t-shirts, we already covered that. Comics this week. Army raises enlistment age, eases marijuana restrictions. Is that a good idea? NFL loses badly. Pro football players lose badly in flag football. That was not the first or second time. Damn it, we're going to stand up and we're going to talk for Tallahassee. Also, Country Wayne is why I'm not moving to Atlanta. Now, with that said, we're going to start the show off. Somebody said I wasn't funny. That's what I was told back in the day. I don't necessarily know how true that is. I can't say. I'm getting ready to start cracking some jokes. What I'm getting ready to say is I'm fishing to tell you why I'm not, and I don't advise anybody, nobody that's of us, melanin, to move to Atlanta. Country Wayne is why. Those of us that are Country Wayne fans, we gonna feel me when I say this. Some years ago, you used to be able to go to Country Wayne and get you some funny, some kiki ha-ha, some laughing on and everything like that. He was either gonna be the grandpa that was paying for the cookie, or he was gonna be the drug dealer want to turn to a rapper and everything, or he was gonna be the obsessed Cowboy fan that never paying his brother off when Dallas Cowboys lose and everything like that. He's funny. He's funny. Then he got a revolutionary idea. I like it. Ain't nobody else doing it. Not like that. Not like that. You got to get props where props do. Ain't nobody else doing it like that. So he got, and you seen him. You seen him because they all over the place. You got Ralphie. Ralphie then popped up in a TV show and in a movie. So Ralphie doing some stuff. You got Big Mike. Big Mike then popped up and everything. The cast is beautiful. They talented and everything. Nobody saying that they ain't. They are. But with all that talent and all them different skits out there, here it's either one person writing all the skits. It's either one person writing all the skits, and it's about 13 different damn skits going on. Or all 13 people that are writing the skits are like-minded. And like Tyler Perry, I don't mean this in a bad way, I don't mean this in a good way. Just what is what it is. Grew up watching nothing but soap operas. Mom and dad ain't changed the TV to nothing else. No, they went from watching daytime soap opera to nighttime soap opera. And that's all there. I would never. If I want to be married, I'm not moving to Atlanta. I'm married. I'm not taking my family, my wife, to Atlanta. Why? Because Atlanta ain't nothing but a oasis. Atlanta ain't nothing but a oasis. Everybody in Atlanta a hoe. If I'm going off of Country Wayne videos, because what they say art imitates life. I like to say sometimes that life imitates art. Take from that what you will. But either way you look at it, it ain't nothing but hoishness. It don't matter if you married, you're a hoe. You single, you're a hoe. You in a relationship, you're a hoe. You heterosexual, you're a hoe. You a member of the LGBTQ plus, you're a hoe. You're a hoe. Everybody a hoe. Everybody cheating on everybody. I'm saying to myself, God damn. For somebody who say Jesus popping, that's his call sign. It's a lot of deviltry going on over there. Ain't nobody content. Oh Lord, no, hell no. Hell no. I want to move to Atlanta. I'm gonna stay right here in Tallahassee. And the fact of the matter, Kimoyo gonna feel me on this. When I say this, quite a few of us are. I used to be a hoe. I did. So I know what a hoe looked like. I want for no. I used to be a hoe. But let me just go ahead and say, my hoism started in Georgia. My hoism started in Georgia. Theo, what you saying? I'm saying, I think that's just a thing in Georgia. You go to Georgia, you move to Georgia, especially the further north you get in Georgia, the more you can be afflicted with hoism. And hoism don't leave your body soon as you move out of Georgia. Oh, no. It don't leave right there. You still a hoe. that hoism in Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia, I want y'all to know it's so damn serious. It takes years, decades for that to wear out your system. Like you can't go to Georgia for no significant point of time. I went to Georgia in 2018, not under my own volition. And guess what I wound up turning back into? A hoe. If you value your family, man, woman, child, you value your marriage, do not move to Atlanta. I know it's a lot of opportunities there. I'm watching YouTube and I'm already feeling some type of way. Me and Grand Madam talk often about what's going on over there on Country Wayne and everything like that. We're like, damn, ain't nobody good over there. Like, for that to be a comedic channel, ain't one damn joke over there. Ain't nothing funny over there. It's a lot of stuff to get mad about, fight about. And listen, Lord Hammer, listen, don't be in no relationship watching that. Because if you got trust issues in your relationship, you need to know, watching anybody skip from Country Wayne is going to solidify that mistrust you got in your relationship. Don't watch that. I'm sitting up here. It's a dude. He didn't move to Atlanta from Georgia. He didn't move from South Georgia to North Georgia, Atlanta. He late 30s, mid 30s. He didn't move to Atlanta. He said, hey, I'm moving to Atlanta. I want to do something for myself. He take himself to a mall. I like that, big dog. Do for yourself. He get to the mall. He see this sister. She bad. She working in a boutique. He say, you know what? We finna make it see what it's going to see. I'm in Atlanta. I like that, big dog. Go see what you going to see. He go roll up. She say, we can do this. He picks out the place. She don't like the place, but the place she picked was in the same financial range of the place he picked. They go there. They get there. I'm not gonna lie. They get there. You know how you got the maitre d', the host, as soon as you walk in, the host looks at them funny. Says, well, I can sit you over here. The woman objects. She say, no, sit me over here by the window. Brother not thinking. He not. I wouldn't have thought nothing either. Like, okay. Spider sense is going off a little bit. They are. This story is wild. This story is wild. So wild to the point you would thought it was fiction until you look at the dude saying it. Because he reliving this in his eyes. You can see this. But it could be a damn skit for Country Wayne and it wouldn't be funny. It'd just be another reason why I wouldn't move to Atlanta. Okay. They get there. They get seated. Somebody comes over to help them. And they looking like, he notices somebody the waiter is looking at them weird and everything like that. The waiter leaves. Another waiter comes up. It's her damn husband. Black. Did I tell you the dude was black? Because I feel like that. It's her husband. Buddy pushed up on her at the mall. She wasn't wearing not one wedding band. Not one. She mad at her husband. Stay with me. She got a right to be, but damn. Because he cheated on her 6 months ago. Why you didn't leave? Her husband cheated. See how I said they ain't number hoes in Atlanta? Her husband cheated on her 6 months ago. She that mad 6 months later, she's going to work without her wedding band, taking offers and petty to the point where she gonna take the person that wants to take her out on a date to where her husband work at. Man, ain't no way in hell. Buddy did what I would have did. Peaced out. The funniest part about, another funny part about it, the wife told her husband, if he leave, I'm leaving with him. He said the same thing I would have said. No, the hell you not. You finna stay here with your husband. I would move from Atlanta though. Yeah. You see all the stars, all the people in Country Wayne videos, they all in podcasts. They all in podcasts and they all having relationship built podcast. The only folks I know that's married is Candace. That's it. Candace and her husband. That chasing Candace. Them the only two folks I know that's legitimately married on that show. Everybody else, you don't see their significant others, but you do see them in relationship videos. And when I say relationship video, I mean relationship podcast-based videos. But when you look at the skits that they are also starring in, don't not one know what a productive relationship look like. Not a one. And I think that's why Phil ain't over there no more. Because Phil is a comedian. You got to watch what you put in your spirit. You do, Theo. So do you still watch Country Wayne? I go to the channel every damn day, hoping, praying that something gonna be funny. No, we can't get funny right now. Dom taking advantage of Mike. Lord have mercy. Why are Dom and Mike together? What for? Sonny tell all her damn business. So you mean to tell me nobody on the show wants to teach a lesson? I mean, we got lessons from TV shows back in the day, right? Cosby Show, Family Matters, Fresh Prince. We don't want to do no encouragement when we write our skits. We just want to write some hoish stuff. I don't need you reminding me of my hoish ways. That's where I'm at, right? I don't need you reminding me of my hoish ways. I'm not proud of my hoish ways. I was telling my wife some stuff, while you might be amazed by it, you're not supposed to be proud of it. I was a hoe. Now I'm gonna blame it on Georgia. You can't tell me I can't blame it on Georgia. I was originally born in New York. I was in Georgia damn near my whole life, and I got afflicted with the hoe bug. So that all the women that I messed around on, I'm blaming it on Georgia. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. And if you've been dealing with me lately, you've seen that affliction was leaving me. That's because I wasn't in Georgia. What you say? Yeah, he lost it funny. ATL is where the priest go. Man, hey, listen, I been lost every damn thing going at me. What you say? You go there. I'm married, happily married. I won't be in Atlanta. My wife gonna cheat. I'm gonna cheat. We gonna blame each other. It's gonna be everybody's fault and every damn thing like that. When we should have just kept our ass in Florida. I ain't doing that. I wanted to move to Atlanta too. I wanted to get close to the Georgia Bulldogs and every damn all that. I can root for the Georgia Bulldogs right here in Florida. Do all that. No, I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Yeah, man, I had no idea. Damn, I wanted Country Wayne to be funny. And it's gonna be some smart ass that's gonna say, why don't you do it yourself? Man, one person can't do every damn thing. Like that. And why is it up to me to make his jokes funny? They was funny before, so I was tuning over there. And I ain't even finna put it off on him. I told my wife, I said, I could talk about Country Wayne, but Fenarios is a hoe too. Well, I think he done got married. He be writing hoish skits. But you see, now his skits are funny though. Well, Friendly D got me kind of, I don't know, Lonnie, Friendly D kind of, it ain't that. It ain't that. I like it. Better than Country Wayne, but it ain't that. Anyway, moving right along. I ain't gonna belabor the point. Just if you value your relationship, you value your marriage, stay your ass out of Georgia. Stay your ass out of Georgia. I done told you, stay your ass out of Georgia. Stay wherever you at. Stay out of Georgia. Don't nothing good await you in Georgia. It don't. It don't. You married, you're a target. You single, you're a target. You got a pulse, you're a target. You breathing, you got a target. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh man, that was not on the schedule for tonight's show. It was not. Shannon Sharpe, Emmanuel Acho, and Leonard Fornette. One of these don't belong. Now, I sort of kind of talked about Emmanuel Acho. I didn't talk about him. I talked about his actions. Difference. We know he want to be him real bad. We know he didn't did this thing where he want to bridge the gap. He 35. He want to bridge the gap in regards to how people of different races, specifically black people and white people, view one another. I don't know who left him boss, but okay. He pronounces all his syllables. I know. Theo, you picking at him about that? You're supposed to pronounce all your syllables. He pronounces all his syllables. He was an NFL analyst over there at ESPN. Brought him over there to Fox. NFL analyst. Okay, we're going to give him his own show. Now, I don't necessarily know if I want to be on a daily show with 3 other people. And what I mean when I say that is, 1, we splitting money. 2, so you mean I can't carry a show by myself? Because if I'm him or her, I should be able to do this with maybe just 1 other person. But he got 3 other people. And they boring too. Especially Shady. Boring. Anyway, he's made some questionable comments. I don't know what he was smoking when he was talking about Shedeur Sanders. He don't look like he smoked. He looked like he stayed in the gym. But clearly that day, he was on some, he was on an indica strain. He was on an indica strain that day. He's made controversial comments about basketball players, specifically the female kind, specifically a young lady from LSU. You dudes that are analysts, you need to watch what you say about some of these young ladies. Some of these young ladies got brothers, fathers, uncles, men, women that don't mind pulling up. Y'all say some stuff just to get your clicks and likes on and everything like that. The thing is, you're known. You're recognizable. You never know who you pissing off that likes Angel Reese. You don't. While you trying to get your views up and everything like that by being controversial, and you want to say something to disparage the young lady, some folks don't take that kindly. They don't mind the pull up. You should know that because Shaq hit one of y'all up and said, keep Angel's name out your mouth. Y'all don't want them problems. Well, Emmanuel Acho of Speak Easy. Yeah, he think he him. It's a sports show. You're not going to do no speak easy at no sports show. This ain't poetry night. You're going to say some stuff you ain't got no business saying. You're going to use some profanity. You want to be so eloquent and everything like, oh, speak easy. He wants to start blasting Shannon Sharpe. The no cap. You're both athletes. You both played in the NFL. If there's an issue with you and Shannon, you should be able to hit him up. But no, he wants to sit on his show and act like he in high school. He wants to talk about how well some players play in the NFL. I remember Leonard Fornette. I remember Shannon Sharpe. Emmanuel Acho, it's quite a few of us don't remember you. We don't remember you. We know you got the Larry Blackman kid and play flat top with some Jerry curl juice activated in it, some Carefree curl. We see that, but we don't know who you are. Like, there's nothing other than your name that makes you credible. It's not your college football career. It's not your football career. It's not your career as an NFL analyst. It's not your career as a talk show person. It's not you writing books. It's none of that. We still waiting for your breakout moment. You ain't had it yet. And so when you get to bumping your gums about folks, especially one of them that's in the Hall of Fame. If we look at Leonard Fornette actually won a Super Bowl. Shannon did too. We don't know who you are to be credible enough. And I know you're going to be like, well, who are you? And let me go ahead and throw I never played college football, but I was able to play flag football from 1987 to 2022 as a highly productive player, staying in my lane. You see what I'm saying? Staying in my lane. I had a lengthy career. That's why when folks talk about what LeBron James doing, I'm like, hell, I didn't did that already. I didn't stop playing flag football till I was in my 50s. He gonna play basketball too, so I get it. Theo, you ain't LeBron James. You right. I was still catching passes, still snatching flags, still doing folks on the football field. What you want me to do? And walked away from the game on my own terms. Ask my wife. So in essence, I'm saying my career in flag football was better than Emmanuel Acho entire football career. To the point where I'm trying to figure out, why is he talking about Shannon Sharpe and Leonard Fornette? What for, how, and why? If they ain't committed a crime, we're not talking football. If they ain't committed a crime, we're not talking podcast. Nobody give two damns about Speakeasy. We will watch. Well, hell, I'll do my own damn podcast before I watch your stuff. But yeah, it's going to be late night, the nightcap with Shannon and Ocho before we Acho, do something relevant. Do something relevant. Do something relevant. Do something that makes your name stick out as opposed to what you're doing right now, because now you're coming across no different than everybody else. You know, the dude that was standing in front of folks that didn't look like me but call himself a spokesperson for me, that wouldn't be the person that's trolling. That person would be too mature for that. You telling on yourself. You telling her you're not that dude. That's why you're not that dude. You're not that dude. You ain't ever been that dude. You're not gonna be that dude. That's why you reverting to trolling. This is what you finna do. You cannot keep the main thing because you're not interesting. You're bored. You're bored. Let me see. Yikes, her husband. Yeah. So speaking of husbands, Lord have mercy. Did y'all hear how much money Candy Burrs had to pay Todd? Lord Jesus. Yeah, let me do this real quick. let me do this real quick. So Candy Burrs and Todd, see See why I say not moving to Atlanta. When it's the Real Housewives of Atlanta, I'm not moving to Atlanta. I thought Candy and Todd was gonna make it. No, they ain't make it. I'm not moving to Atlanta. I'm not moving to Atlanta. Hell no. I don't even know how that go. Cause I know you see, can we talk? Can we talk? Brothers, fellas, those that appreciate the female form, right? You seen Candy? I seen Candy. You supposed to be good. Now my wife said Todd cheated on Candy. I'm trying to figure out what for and why. Did you see your wife? You know who you married to? Stay right there. Ain't Candy got the talk show where she don't do nothing but talk sex? Like what's going on? Like, you married, Candy still holding it down, shape-wise. She got a whole podcast dedicated to talking about sex. Like, she got toys. Where did we go wrong? Like, what the hell went wrong? You see what we talk about? This Atlanta. Anywhere else, this marriage clicks. It lasts. Cause your wife got a podcast where she talking sex and toys and stuff like that. Anywhere else, any other state in the United States of America, they good. Atlanta, no. No. Let me see. The agreement details a 6-figure payout, shared custody, and a division of their significant assets. I don't know whose fault it was. That ain't even what we're talking about. What we here to say is she got to pay him a one-time payout of $400 and I can't even get it out. $426,000. One-time payout. Nobody's responsible for child support. No, nobody. Oh my God. That's a lot of money. 426 one time. Candy will pay Todd. I'm surprised because that ain't normally how that go. No. Todd would have been paying Candy, regardless of how much more money she had. Todd, No. If you watching this video, do not take your family to Atlanta. If you in a relationship and you happy, stay your happy ass out of Atlanta. Go to visit. Go to visit. Don't relocate there. Don't move there. Don't retire there. Whether you in a relationship or not, you setting yourself up for a whole bunch of drama. Don't do it. It's a whole lot of hedonism going on in Atlanta. Jesus is not popping in Atlanta. No. That's damn near Sodom and Gomorrah, based on the Country Wayne videos. You see, you're like, damn, Theo, I've been watching Country Wayne videos for a minute. All I'm saying is that over the past 5 years, ain't nobody doing nothing in them videos except being a hoe. Regardless of who the actor or actress is, they cheating. Ernestine, a hoe. Jay, a hoe. D, a hoe. Honeypot, a hoe. Wayne, hoe frat hoe. Yeah, Mike, snake hoe. Amber, hoe. Shayla, hoe. Ooh. Dalen, we didn't even think Dalen was going. Dalen don't even look like that dude. Hoe. Ty came back trying to be a hoe. Jocelyn, hoe. No, it's too many hoes. Too many hoes, and it ain't even that close to Christmas. Anyway, Angel Reese is a brand. Emmanuel Acho, on the other hand, I know. Emmanuel Acho's there. Buddy called him Echo. I'm gonna say out. Acho. Like he's starting to hurt my Acho, and I just want him to stop. What is going on? We got Wim the Third in the building. What's going on? Don't egos, bro. So yeah, so I don't know what happened, but we see it. Housewives, Real Housewives of Atlanta, Todd and Candy broke up. Do not take your spouse to Atlanta other than just visiting. Don't move there. Don't stay there no significant point of time. You're going to catch that whole disease and you're going to be hoeing. Your wife going to be hoeing. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. And it does affect kids. Speaking of podcasters, Cam Newton. I don't know if y'all saw the video that I did in regards to Cam Newton and Teddy Riley, but somebody said, so what? Let me just say this. If your mentality in regards to Cam Newton and Teddy Riley, if you don't get the gist of why I said something, if you understand why I said something, you're black and your mindset is still so what? You're part of the problem. You're part of the problem. So Cam Newton, style over substance. We see way too many of us doing this. We out there in the journalism field, or we call ourselves journalists, right? Or we'll slick say, well, I'm not a journalist, but you interviewing people though. You interviewing people, and because you're not educated in the art form of being a journalist, you finna tell somebody you finna sit down for an interview with somebody when you're not interviewing them. They're just your guest. That's different. That's different. So Cam Newton has had guests on his Funky Fresh podcast. Now, mind you, one of these guests fit. Both of them brothers, but only one of them fit because I want to say, culturally speaking, we would look at this dude as being funky and being fresh. Teddy Riley. The other dude, not so much. Jason Whitlock. Now, watch where I go with this one. I stopped following Josh Pate because Josh Pate had Donald Trump on his show, college football show. I didn't make a big stink about it. I just stopped following the dude. Donald Trump adds nothing to Josh Pate. He knows nothing about college football. He cares nothing about college football. So Josh Pate knows this because Josh ain't stupid. So Josh only brought Donald on his show for one reason, to let folks know I like him. Why everybody got to know your damn business? He brought Trump on his show for one reason, for those that like Donald Duck to come onto his show so they can watch it. He not thinking. He don't give two damns about who he alienates. See, he's looking at this consciously. I want those that like Donald Trump. The ones that don't like Donald, it's my YouTube channel. I do what I want to do on my YouTube channel. That's a very arrogant mindset. He wasn't built for that. He ain't cut out for that because he turned off his comments on his Twitter page. Okay, well, I believe in keeping that energy equal. Keep that same energy. Cam Newton has Jason Whitlock on his show. Jason Whitlock, while supposed to be a sports journalist, hasn't been taken seriously as a sports journalist, nothing in over 10 years. So when you look at Cam Newton, now you got to ask because there's nothing in common between him and Jason Whitlock aside from the melanin. Why would you have him on your show? Folks kill me when they say, well, you got to listen to the other side. That's what news is for. But sitting down, having a conversation with somebody that's stupid as Jason Whitlock is, let me be clear when I say stupid, that's somebody who's being deliberately disingenuous. That's what I mean when I say stupid. He's not ignorant. No, Jason knows exactly what he says and why he says it. He wants to link up to those he feels like can do better for him. See, Jason's not confident in himself as a man, nor confidence in himself as a black man, because he feels like for him to come up, he can't do nothing but disparage the black man. Jason Whitlock don't even trust the damn degree he got in journalism. No, he got to disparage his fellow brothers and sisters for him to come up. Cam Newton had Jason Whitlock on his show for what? What do I need to hear from Jason Whitlock? He got interviewed by the Ascot dude, the dude that's an elitist. He both chubby dudes talk to one another. I got little to no respect for either one of them, but we know how Jason Whitlock's get down. Jason ain't no different than Will Kane. We all know that. So with the Funky Fresh being the title of the show, what was so funky and fresh about having Jason Whitlock on your show? Nothing. Then he gets addressed by Stephen A. Smith. Somebody else I don't give two damns for. It's another grifter. But it ain't just that simple. You follow up the Jason Whitlock interview with a Teddy Riley interview. I'm looking at you as the dude who followed your career from Florida to Auburn. So I don't want to hear, don't pump your chest out. I don't care. I don't care about your height. I don't care about your accolade. I care about the fact that I'm sick and tired of brothers and sisters like Cam Newton, Teddy Riley, and Stephen A. Smith having brothers and sisters cheer and root for them just to get them their ass to kiss when they get on. What did you get from Teddy Riley? Because what you did not ask him, you didn't ask him about his vote for Donald Trump. You did not ask him about his moral and vocal support for Donald Trump. You talked to him about Luther Vandross. We love Luther. Luther is gone. Luther is gone. You want to talk about Michael Jackson. We love Michael. Michael is gone. You want to talk about R. Kelly. R. Kelly, as immensely talented as he is currently incarcerated. And let me be perfectly clear. There's more than enough of us that live that already. You ain't got to tell us a damn thing about Michael Jackson because we were actually alive. You ain't got to tell us a damn thing about Aaron Hall because we were actually alive. We don't need you to tell us that he said, "You dumb bitch." We heard it. We don't need you to tell us that to a degree R. Kelly bit his style. We saw it. We don't need you to tell us that R. Kelly has his own distinctive sound. We heard it. No, what we want to know is about you throwing your vocal support behind Donald Trump. And it was your job to ask him, Cam. You let him come on your show and promote a damn book. I don't give two damns about that book. No, what I want to know is how he voted for Donald Trump. I want to talk about that. I want to hear about that. That's the story. Because here we go. I'm going to say it like I told my wife. In regards to freeing your brother who was locked up serving a 2-life sentence for drug trafficking, who approached who? Did Teddy Riley approach Donald Trump, or did Donald Trump approach Teddy Riley? Whose idea was it for the pardon? Was it Teddy's or was it Donald? Did Donald offer or did Teddy beg? Ask, pick one. That's the story that we want right there. And then because we know Donald Trump to be a transactional person, what was the deal? I will pardon your brother if you vote for me, or is it I will pardon your brother if you vote and vocally come out and support me? That's the story right there. We want to know, was it an internal struggle? Did you struggle with it, Teddy? Was there internal conflict within you? Because you went above and beyond to do exactly what that. You voted for him and you verbally supported him, talking about what good he did in Africa. Boy, stop. And I said boy, and I meant it. Cam, you had him on your damn show. You didn't cover any of that. You're going to say you're not a journalist. I'm going to say you might not be that much of a podcaster either. Yeah, it's at this particular point in time where some of y'all need to start getting questioned, and your supporters don't want you questioned, but your supporters, like Teddy Riley, gonna be the first ones to cry racism when somebody do something to your ass, but you voted for a dude that's racist. Yeah, I ain't forgot, Teddy. You accused a restaurant of racially profiling you in Texas after you came out in support of Donald Trump. That's crazy. You know, your support for Donald Trump comes decades after the Central Park Five, and your dumb ass is right there in New York. Suppose your brother was one of the Central Park Five, Teddy. No, your brother was actually locked up for committing a crime. And you sold out to get your family out. And now you want, see, here's the thing. The same black folks, if not more, similar, the same black folks that supported you when you dropped your first album, Jam, oh Jam, Jam, Teddy Jam. You want us to go buy your damn book? Hell no. Hell no. See, you should have thought about any future endeavors with black people when you were cutting that deal with Donald. Go tell Donald to buy your damn book. Maybe he can help your book get to the New York Times best-selling list. But I want all my brothers and sisters that feel betrayed to tell you, hell no, get it from Donald. That's the interview you're supposed to be doing, Cam. You want to interview folks, you got to ask the tough questions. If you don't want to ask the tough questions, stop saying you interviewing somebody and just say you got a guest on tonight's show. I know how that goes because me and my brother Dora have had guests, and there's a difference. You treat guests and interviewees different. You treat them differently. You're letting the guests on your show so they can be glazed. And Cam, I ain't trying to be funny. You look too big to be glazing grown-ass men. Now, you had something slick to say to Steven because Steven said something to you about Jason Whitlock. Say something slick over here. Because, see, you and Steven beefing. No, I'm going to keep the main thing, and ask you why you had them two brothers on your damn show when them two brothers ain't done nothing to show they brotherly. In a minute. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Moving right along, keep up with these notes. Y'all can tell I'm triggered by that whole Teddy Riley thing. What's going on now? Tell them what is going on. We in here. What's going on, May Kent? Miss May Kent is in the building. I've been away in rap, beefing and battling word. Oh Lord, don't let them do it to you. Don't let them do it to you. Oh man. So moving right along. We in here for a good time, not to be confused with a long time. I said, who knew I would miss Tavis Smiley or true black journalism? That's true. Oh, moving right along. Moving right along. Oh, man, the Army. I don't know if this is a good idea. It reeks of desperation. It reeks of desperation. It does. It reeks of desperation. And clearly Pete Hagswell don't know what he's talking about. So I'm gonna go ahead and say right now what I'm getting ready to say is controversial. It could be taken that way. I apologize. The Army is raising its age limits, not lowering it. Yeah. You got up to 42 years of age to join the Army. I don't know why in the hell you would join the Army at the age of 42, but it's available as an option. Like, if you want to do that, you can. That's not why I'm laughing. That's not why I'm laughing. They've eased the marijuana restriction. So let me read this real quick because I want to make this comes from Task and Purpose. Army raises enlistment age to 42, eases marijuana restrictions. This is published by Patty Nieberg, March 24th, 2026, 4:18 on Pacific Mountain Time. So I don't think we need to look at the age thing. That's self-explanatory. Let's talk about oh man, so I'm trying to get him. I'm trying to get to this whole thing where we talking about the whole marijuana laws vary between states. The Army also changed the specification in its waiver process for drug offenses. According to the regulation, recruits no longer need a waiver for a single conviction of possession of marijuana or possession of drug paraphernalia like bongs, roach clips, miniature spoons, and various pipes. Under the previous regulation, a recruit with one conviction for possession of marijuana or drug paraphernalia required a waiver. Okay. So you can't smoke and still be okay, cool. Not like the way that was working. So essentially, you could have done drugs and still join the Army. You can't do it when you get in. That's what I was concerned about. Like, I know y'all ain't gonna let folks start smoking while they in it. No, you can't do that. I'm a proponent. I support it, but it's a time and place for everything. That's not the time and place. Like, I don't. That's not the time and place. It's time. That ain't it. The only time you're gonna do that is if we try to negotiate. Here we go. Before Russia and Ukraine got into it, you know what was supposed to happen? I know folks be like, Theo, you petty as hell. No, they call it a peace pipe back in the day. The hell you think they was in there? Y'all never thought about that? Come on, Sal, I'm the only one. So y'all never thought about what was actually in the pipe? Wasn't they growing it? Didn't they light it? Okay, well, you don't get that. You ain't trying to be peaceful smoking regular tobacco. That ain't the tobacco don't sit you down like that where you just no, that's something else. That's something else. Well, that's when you want to break that out. Before you throw blows and everything like that, you be like, hey man, you want to roll up one? Yeah, let's go. Yeah. Peace, pipe, peace. Never mind. So yeah, I'm glad that's what they got going on. All my Jay-Z's albums have been destroyed and deleted. He stated in an interview, no more rap battling. And you know what? I like it if I like rap battling if we can just keep the main thing. Just talk about how good you are, how nice you are and everything, how much better you are than the other person. It ain't got to get personal. Like I folks trying to get me to buy. I play the dozens. We play the dozens. We Gen X. We know how to play the dozens. Everybody fair game, especially when you met Curtis. Should have just kept talking about T.I. Shouldn't have talked about nobody in that man's family. Soon as you mention somebody in my family, it's all go. As soon as you mention anybody in my family outside of me, nobody in those are the rules. Those are the rules of engagement in playing the dozen. If you mention anybody outside of me, nobody in your family, old, young, alive, deceased, is everybody fair game. Everybody fair game. Folks know the rules, but here's what I found out. It's quite a few men, brothers in America that call themselves hard, call themselves real N-words. Like you can't say nothing to them. They just as sensitive as an infant. They can be moved to violence with simple words. They willing to lose their life. Now, mind you, they can say whatever they want to say to you, but you say something to them, they willing to lose their life. They lack all the maturity in the world. But hey, it's quite a few of them locked up for that mindset. It's quite a few of them in the graveyard for that mindset. But that's what I said. Y'all, they don't know how to have a rap battle, which is crazy because, once again, Generation X. Showed y'all how to do it. That's like the weed scene in the history of the world. Yeah. We covered the rap beats in our hip hop form. Ho was seeing it from the business perspective. Yeah. And I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that at all. What they say, you got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, know when to run. We get this thing caught up. Let me say this, because I like what you said, Kimoyo. He saw it from a business perspective. He wished they wouldn't have never been battling. Here we go. I don't even know how we do this, because I'll be like, right across the street from every McDonald's is a Burger King, right? And you as a person, you done ate at both places. You ain't that person. You ain't that dedicated, loyal fan sitting up here. Oh man, I don't eat McDonald's. No, you don't. You like hamburgers. You like hamburgers. If the hamburger good, you gonna eat it. That's what that is. Damn near across the street from every Popeyes. I don't know why you would think they would know better. Is a KFC. Now I don't know why you still eat KFC and there's a Popeye sitting right there, but you done ate both of them. Hell, you done ate Churches too. Zaxby's, Guthrie's. I said that to say this. I don't know why folks act like, so if I listen to Ja Rule, I can't listen to 50. So if I listen to Biggie, I can't listen to Tupac. Because I'm thinking to myself, I'm only hurting one person at this particular juncture. That's me. I should be able to listen with whoever in the hell I wants to damn listen to. Y'all tripping. That ain't got a damn thing to do with me. I like both y'all. So I ain't fixing to do all that though. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. So I don't know why. I don't know why. Miss Mayken said, Kimoyo, I would join the forum. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, but it's a lot of money out there to be made by us, for us. We ain't got to be this crabs in the barrel thing. Like, folks like variety. And you ain't going to be able to say and or do every damn thing. You let somebody else do it, right? That way folks get their feel. Oh, all right. What is it, 7:34? We about out of here in an hour tonight. Get in and get out. Get in and get out. NFL loses badly in flag football. Okay, all right, here we go. We're going to take it home on this one right here. So Logan Paul and Tom Brady got into it. You know what I mean? Trash talking. You had the NFL play Tom Brady team. Tom Brady team consisted of NFL All-Star. They lost badly. They lost bad. But what I'm going to do is this right here. See, folks talking like that's the first time the NFL that lost the flag football game. It ain't. That ain't even the second time. If don't nobody else stand up for Tallahassee, Leon County 850, WCTV Channel 9 here in Tallahassee, damn it, I'm finna do it. No, we didn't whoop the pros' ass. Yeah, Megatron came to Tallahassee twice and never got in the end zone. Flag football. Yeah, Ernie Sims and the NFL came to Tallahassee twice and only scored once. Once. Got drugged by the local city champions, Black Magic. Not once, but twice. The only reason why the pros scored, which was in the second game, is because I was officiating and let the receiver get away with clear-cut flag guard. Yeah. I was right there on the call. He caught the ball and did like this. You can't stiff arm in flag football. Why didn't I blow the whistle Why didn't I throw the flag? Because I was like, damn it, we keep whooping their ass like this. They will never come back. Guess what? They never came back. But now what I would like to do is this right here yonder. Because we've been playing flag football in Tallahassee for the longest damn time. We have. Well, if Logan Paul team is all that, bring your ass to the 850. No, it's some folks do this. We do this. We don't give a damn about your athletic achievements and everything like that. If your team is all that, Logan, bring them to Tallahassee. Bring them to Tallahassee or tell us where we need to come see you at in the state of Florida. We can do it at Disneyland where you can get drug in front of the whole damn world. I'm like Drew Hill. Tell me what you want. Ooh, tell me what you need. Ooh, yeah. Tell us, because I ain't impressed. I don't want nobody thinking that, oh, the pros got beat, or that they get their ass drug in flag football quite often. That wasn't the first time. And I'm going to stand up. I'm going to stand on business. We didn't drug their ass in Tallahassee. We didn't drug their ass in Tallahassee with a whole 6'7" receiver. And his ass could not sniff the end zone. So, yeah, that's what that is. So, yeah, Logan, you experiment. We do this in Leon County. We do this in Leon County year round. We get it out the mud. We ain't got to be sponsored. We do this, Logan. We do this, Logan. We've been doing this since I've been in Tallahassee, Logan. When before you had pubic hair, Logan. So whenever you want to bring you and your posse to the 850, let a brother know. Let a brother know. But talking about you beat some pros, oh hell, that's common. That's common. Speaking of that, speaking of football, we're gonna go back to it. I asked this question earlier. Here's the hint. I'm getting ready to post a video after the night. Another Rock With Me Nation shirt video. Based on the skit that based on what I just finished talking about, the talking point. If you can be in the ballpark, you see this right here, right? Tell me what you think. You got to be in the ballpark. What you think the skit consists of. And if you're in the ballpark, see, I'm being nice. All you got to do is be in the ballpark, and you will be the 5th person to get your Rock With Me Nation shirt. Free shipping and handling. Rock With Me Nation, purple and black. Y'all, purple was the #1 color. Black the #2 color. $29.99. I get it. Folks have been, Theo, how do we get one? Inbox me. Send said monies over the Chime or Cash App, whichever one you feel comfortable, and you will receive a tracking number within 24 hours with your merch on its way to you. Now, because the Rock With Me Nation is the Rock With Me Nation, your shirt won't be the only thing that's in that package. Say what? No. Your shirt won't be the only thing in the package. Why? Because my wife is Skyline Designs. That's what that is. And so we gonna slide. You know how when you get stuff from Big Bad Toy Store and they slide some extra in there and everything like that. We gonna slide some extra in there and everything like that. Yeah, we gonna slide some extra in there. That's what that is. But make sure you rocking with us. At some point, I'm gonna wind up back in this camera all the way up because my wife is in the process. Now, Grand Madam Tara already know what this is. My wife is in the process of making me a crochet heart-shaped herb. Say that 3 times fast. A crochet heart-shaped herb. That's gonna be nice, right? I'm gonna hang it right there by my Captain America shield and everything like that. Wakanda at the house. Speaking of Wakanda at the house. I was about to get on up out of here. I think this is a nice way to end the show. Wakanda at the house. What does that look like? What does Wakanda at the house look like? Grand Madam, what's going on, Grand Madam? So we're gonna end the show with this right here. You love your Wakanda. I like my Wakanda. Right. Folks like to get in their feelings because we got a lot of melanin on the wall. That's okay. My wall shouldn't be your wall. I don't know why folks get triggered by that. So what we're gonna do is spend a little bit of time. Do this right here. Rock with me nation way. We're gonna spend a little time here. And we're gonna talk about how to flesh out your Wakanda at your house. Because you deserve it. You deserve that. I deserve that. We deserve that. We deserve to have our own Wakanda at the house. Some people got the Batcave. Some people got Metropolis. Some people got the Daily Bugle. Some people got the X-Men Mansion. Some people got the Bachelor Building and everything like that. I likes to have me some Wakanda. So let's do this for a second here. Now, every action figure that you get, you're going to have to start looking at in a different way. Say that one more time. You're going to have to start looking at it in a different way. For instance, who is that? Who is that? If you say Heimdall, I'm going to put some talcum powder in my hand and hit you in your mouth. No, I'm just joking. That's not Heimdall. You've been reading Thor comic books for years. Heimdall ain't never looked like that. But you know who that could be? Because you have been reading comic books for years. That could be Zuri. So now you got you a Zuri. And doesn't that make sense? Because Idris Elba ain't short. You got you a Zuri. See how that go? You got you a Zuri. Now, you looking for action figures, you got to flesh out your Wakanda and everything like that, right? You need to be checking for brothers and sisters across all toy lines. This is actually a Sony PlayStation action figure. Don't know. But you remember me telling you about my visual aesthetics? How I keep my visual aesthetics along the same line. So regardless of what toy line they come from, they can fit. This is Taku. Yeah, that's Taku. Yeah, I ain't have to cook the grits at all. Sure did. Sure did. Now I like this. You say Wakanda. You want to flesh out your Wakanda, right? And don't let nobody tell you what you can and can't do with your Wakanda. It's your Wakanda. Well, in my Wakanda, we do have some folks floating around in my Wakanda. I'm still trying to figure out why they in my Wakanda, but they do have some, some African lineage in them and everything like that. Yeah. So I got the Gold Ranger. Yeah. He in Wakanda. He in Wakanda. Now, I know you like, hold on. No, he a brother. Here, brother. Now I'm gonna break this one out. Just because I know my brother Dara is a Chun-Li fan, and I don't. My brother Daryl is a Chun-Li fan, a Street Fighter fan. Kimoyo is a Street Fighter fan, and I don't necessarily know if they know I got this action figure and everything like that. I'm a Street Fighter fan. Don't do that. Power Ranger fan too. I'm trying to figure out where I'm gonna work her into. I might make her part of my intergalactic empire, right? But yeah, I got me a Mighty Morphin Chun-Li. Yeah, I got me a Mighty Morphin Chun-Li, and that leg stick up quite nicely. Yes, it does. Yeah. So yeah, I'm filling out my Wakanda quite nicely. Let me keep going here. I say fill out your Wakanda. To fill out your Wakanda. You know, I think I lied on myself, and I told myself, my wife would laugh at me, that I really don't have that many Captain America action figures. That's a lie. That's a lie. I remember telling folks that I said that Batman was my second favorite character. That might be a lie too. I keep looking at this Captain America bag, and damn, like it's way more Captain America variants than a little bit. And I did that. Like, I ain't get encouraged to do that at all. I did that on my own. That's crazy. But anyway. Anyway, we trying to flesh out our Wakanda. You got to look for different characters when you're trying to flesh out your Wakanda. Well, you got to have you a Taku. You got to have you a Taku. You got to have you a Taku. And Taku, you know, he younger looking than Zuri and everything like that. That's my Taku. That's my Taku. See, we're not gonna overcook the grits. You don't want to give it to me? You ain't got to give it to me, but I'm still gonna have my Wakanda. Yeah, I'm still gonna have my Wakanda. Moving right along, because don't nobody want to do it for us. And shout out to the Rock With Me Nation, because clearly we was thinking about this way before somebody else was. We didn't know it was coming, but we didn't see how M'Baku got a brand new costume. We was always saying, what y'all gonna do with M'Baku? Because I don't think y'all gonna be able to. I know he called the man ape, but I don't think you're gonna be able to get away with that look. Well, Black Panther Intergalactic, we get a brand new look in M'Baku's war suit and everything like that. I was absolutely loving it. I'm not gonna take no credit for nothing and everything like that. But we got our own M'Baku, and see how we got it. M'Baku can move around, because that other stuff that kilt was horrible. Say, Theo, what you looking for? I'm trying to find my Wakandas, because I got a whole box here dedicated to nothing but Wakandas, and I want to share it with y'all so that y'all can see it, see what we're looking like here. And I'm going to find it. Here we go. That's the bag. Wakandas. Wakanda. Now, let me go back. So Wakanda. It's Wakanda, right? It's Wakanda. You need you some black action figures. Oh, I'm sorry. You do. You do. Well, you still shout out to Mr. Ray Smith. I got Smith Hunter. I got the White Wolf. I ain't looking. I'm not looking for that. We got Hunter. Contrary to what some other folks would like to say, there are other folks that wrote Black Panther magnificently besides Christopher Priest. Shout out to David. Shout out to Jonathan Mayberry. I got my fleet. That's what that is. I got my fleet. And we know we got the Queen Mother Ramunda. You gotta have that, because they gave you T'Chaka. I still don't understand how we got T'Chaka action figure, but nobody gave us a Queen Mother Ramunda. That was the damnest thing to me. We got the Doras. We got that. Some of us got Griot Shuri. Got that. Right. Got the Hatu Zadaze. Right. Hold on. My version of the Midnight Angels. Yeah. This ain't nothing more than a Scarlet action figure from G.I. Joe Classified. That's all it is. And a Lady Deadpool hand sculpt. Shout out to Diana Dotto for the spear. I don't know where she got this from, but they got it. I say you got to fill out your Wakanda. Any cat-like accessories does the thing. Got this links here, red and black. Those could be your cyborg warriors. Right. You ain't just got to have what the dude name, because he ugly as I don't know what, Deathlock. You ain't just got to have, Deathlock. No, the women can get in on the fun too. Yes, Lord have mercy. Hold on for a second. Oh, what's that? What's this one? Oh. My wife just gave me some money. Passive income. I love it. Anyway, so We got that. We see we got our Hatu Zadaze. Casper Cole. Got to have that. We got our Casper Cole. We gonna have him. We gonna have him. And the dude that's got vibranium weave mesh for his skin. So yeah, we gonna have cardiac too and everything like that. But you need regular folk. Regular folk. Okay, we got regular folk. A whole bag full of WWE female wrestlers. Yes, all of them are black, except for the one that looks like Rhea Ripley, because that's actually my Callisto action figure. See how we do that? So we got our Wakanda. Yeah, we got our. So what else do we have in Wakanda? Because we need to have it. Well, you remember Doctor Strange, the first Doctor Strange movie? Yeah. The brother that played Mordo? Yeah. Well, I got the sculpt. I bought the action figure and everything like that. But yeah, that's another Wakanda. Look at the visual aesthetic. Look at the visual aesthetic. That's another Wakanda. Stay with me. I know, none of us like the Eternals. I didn't like it either. I did. That don't mean though that the visual aesthetic for your Wakanda don't fit. That don't mean it don't fit though just because you don't like it. No. You can have folks in your Wakanda just kicking the bobo. Yes, Lord, have mercy, Jesus. Moving right along, Keith, because I want you to listen. We say sharing is caring. That's what we say. Let me keep up. Jade 2, yes, ma'am. Jade 2. Jade, you can have Jade as a leading Dora trainee. Tell your own story with Jade. Yes, you can. Jade 2, yes, ma'am. Let's see who else we got in here and everything like that. Oh, yeah, nah. You can't go wrong with this one. I'm going to compare the body sculpts, and Lord Jesus have mercy. I saw the body sculpt, and I was like, if I don't get this, I'm going to be in my feelings for all the wrong reasons right here. So I showed you that body sculpt of Mordo earlier, right? And it's nice. That works for being in your Wakanda. This is nice. That's better. That's better. Now, we got Kimoyo on here. Kimoyo, who would this dude be in your Wakanda? Look at this. Let me bring this in here. Look at this. That's nice. The head sculpt works. The wardrobe works for Wakanda. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Yes, Lord, have mercy. That. Oh, I love that right there. That's nice right there. That's nice right there. That's nice right there. They said they try and act like them Doctor Strange ain't really have no nice looking action figures in this movie. Devil is a lie. Yeah, he did. Yes, he did. The devil is a lie. Yes, he did. They had some nice looking action figures. If you ain't see them, you ain't see them. The movie, We say we need some more Wakandas, though. We need some more Wakandas. Yeah. And we know Wakandas don't all come in the same shade of brown, do they? No, they don't. It's a look. That visual aesthetic work. Flesh out your Wakanda. Flesh out. Don't let nobody tell you can't flesh out. Yes, you can. So, Theo, you bought all these with the intent purpose on them being Wakandans? I'm a comic book fan. And me being a comic book fan, y'all know I ain't really a fan of race swaps like that, right? And then when you collect action figures, they'll drop the MCU version, which is black, but then also drop the Marvel version, the comic book version, which is white. Well, I'm a comic book fan. Well, I ain't just gonna leave the brother sister out there hanging. Come on over here to Wakanda. Yeah. Even with Star Wars, remember how I said, regardless of what toy line they come from, the visual aesthetic gotta work. Shout out to the late great Carl Weathers. That worked. That's another Wakandan right there. I don't listen. God bless me to get the house like I want to, and get other stuff like I want to. Oh, my Wakanda gonna be lit. my Wakanda gonna be lit. Here's one more for your Wakanda, because this ain't the Valkyrie. Now you can get her because she come in 2 different versions. You can get her either or. Either way, she just another Wakandan. She just another Wakanda. She might be somebody high up there on the Dora Milaje ladder and everything like that. That's another Wakanda. That's what that is. That's another Wakanda to me. So my Wakanda lit. And because I got way too many dadgum Jabaris, I got a nice little Jabari tribe. I do. Wait a minute. I don't think we've seen this sister in a minute. It's my fault. I was in my feelings about the second movie. I really don't talk about her that much. She's not up here for display. I'm probably gonna have to change that because it's not the character's fault. It's not the actress's fault. It's not the creator's fault. It's the writer-director's fault. It's not the action figure company. Yeah, we're gonna need to go ahead and put Nakia up there. We got to have our River Tribe represented and everything, but it's another Wakanda. That's the story. That's the moral. That's the point right there. It's another Wakanda. Yeah. We got Wakanda on lock. We got Wakanda on lock. We feel good about our Wakanda. I'm gonna come in here and take a look at these notes and everything like that. That's how you flesh out your Wakanda. Yeah. He said, give him white hair and a Shangamire. I like that. Give him. You're right. That is Shangamire. We gonna get together off the book and y'all tell me who should be who. Because Shangamire, I like that. White hair. Who would be Zuri? Who would be Zarvar? Y'all see, I love see this. This is why I love to rock with me nation. See this right here? That's white hair, that's Shangamire. You're right, that is Shangamire. Okay, well, who could anybody else be? I like that. Moving right along. Get some black head sculpts and you all set. Yeah, Eternals are excellent figure fodder and you can get them all for about $30. My brother Daryl is in the building. He's absolutely right. Get you some black head sculpts, Artman Customs, Power Ranger action figures, or them characters them action figures you currently got at the house and they broke. Well, you got a spare head sculpt laying right now. But yeah, he's absolutely right. For me, that would be Shangamire. Yeah, just make his hair. Yeah. Y'all nailed that one. I got 2 Makaris. Come on now. Who would that Wakanda be? The one with the brown cloak? I don't know. It's definitely a citizen, though. It's definitely a citizen. I don't know. See, that's what we here for. I don't know. Y'all gonna help me out. I don't know. I'm not gonna act like I know. Y'all go. Who was we saying could be Shangamire? Was it Mordo? Because does he work? Does he work as Zuri? Or was we saying this would be Shangamire? Let me see what the notes say. I paint that Mordo's clothing purple and gold. I like that. 2 Valkyries and a head sculpt. Yeah, Shuri does need a right-hand woman. She does. So yeah, who should this be? But you see how we filling out our Wakanda? No, I don't need Mordo. I don't need Mordo. I don't need Mordo. Not like that. I don't need Mordo. You ready? Mordo white. Mordo white. So I ain't even gonna do that. No. He going over to Wakanda. That's what I'm doing with all the black action figures they give me. You give me a black MCU action figure and I know you race swap that character, I'm finna make that character an OG black character or a black character from the comic books, because that's what we don't be getting. We don't be getting our fair share of black action figures. So me for mine, you gonna give me 2. Here we go. Prime example. Give me a MCU inspired Wonder Man that looked like Yahya Abdul-Mateen. That won't be Wonder Man. He'll be somebody else. he won't be Wonder Man. Let's see here. Gray Skull is my Zuri. I like that. The black Gray Skull. Yeah, because me and Dara be talking. Me, Dara, Kimoyo, actually, we the people be talking. We the people be talking. So yeah, that's yeah, y'all. No, that no. Oh yeah, absolutely, big dog, absolutely. So yeah, Daryl, and I don't know if you saw this. I'm glad you're here, big dog. You're huge fan of Chun-Li and everything like that. I don't know if I ever showed you this before, but this is my. I didn't do nothing. I just bought it. It's a Power Ranger kit bag. I'm saying Hasbro actually made it. They actually made it, so I bought it. But yes, a Chun-Li Blue Ranger. Yeah, so we got that. Come with a whole bunch of effects too. Yeah, and she flexible. I don't know if I need to be saying that, but she is flexible. So Gray Skull for Zuri, Black Wonder Man for Vibraxis. I like this. God damn it. The Rock With Me Nation think tank. Damn it, I love that. I love that. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Like I love that. This coming up with all types of nice behind ideas and everything like that. Like I love that. I love it. That's a fandom. That's the definition of a fan base. That's the definition of a fan base right there. Let me see here. Erykah Badu is not Zuri's mother. No, she ain't. No, she ain't. Oh man, thank y'all so much. My brother Dara has a live coming up at 9:45 Eastern Standard Time tonight. 9:45 Eastern Standard Time tonight. Let's go back over and take a look at what tonight's show covered. Shannon Sharpe, Emmanuel Acho, and Leonard Fornette. One of them names does not belong. I ain't saying, I'm just saying, Emmanuel Acho, stop trying so hard. Stop trying so hard. Because it's not a good look, my guy. It's not a good look. What else we had here? We had Cam Newton interviews with Teddy Riley and Jason Whitlock. Cam, I don't know why, but the relevant questions, the pertinent question, this ain't Stephen A. Smith. Well, I feel some type of way about you having Jason Whitlock on, because I don't like him. No, I don't know why you would have such a vile, disgusting, deliberately stupid, disingenuous human being on your show. And I'm saying human being lightly on your show. There's the only, you can elevate Jason Whitlock. Jason Whitlock can only drag you down. Josh Pate, you can't elevate Donald Trump. Donald Trump can't elevate you. The only thing these two people can do is drag you down. You're honestly validating them by having them on your show, and you should know better because neither one of y'all are stupid. Ignorant, that might be something else, but ain't either one of y'all stupid. Having Teddy Riley on your show, you didn't ask him the right damn questions. Don't say you're an interviewer anymore, Cam. You just have guests on your show. You host people on your show. The question you should have been asking Teddy Riley as a responsible black man, you didn't. And we're sick and tired of folks like y'all doing that, Ringerverse doing that, Jamel Hill doing that. Quite a few of y'all then done that, and I ain't gonna mention names like I could because we all travel in the same circles, but you know who you are. You're not asking tough questions when you have these folks in front of you. You're not asking questions that many people tune in for. You just happy to have them in front of you. So you going, long story short, kiss their ass. Kissing ass doesn't require integrity. And that's the shame of it all. Too many of us want to act like we take it seriously when truth be told, we don't. We don't. Speaking of taking stuff seriously, Anthony Mackie, congratulations. Now you got to nail it. Desert Warrior, I think that's the name of the movie. It's the action movie. You him. I need you to not make me look stupid. Because I said you could have played Nino Brown. That's what I said. And I was told by everybody who wanted to cap for you as Captain America, as Sam Wilson, you couldn't do it. The thing is that the way you finna whoop ass in this movie is the way you should have been whooping ass as Sam Wilson throughout your entire run in the MCU, and you never did it. So now I'm rooting for you. I need you to bring this home. I need you to become the action star that I know you can be. Because for you to be a superhero, a legitimate superhero, seen as that dude, you got to be able to whoop ass. And in your entire Hollywood career, we ain't seen you whoop nobody's ass. We've seen you do way more talking than ass whooping. I'm rooting for you, big dog. I'm rooting for you. I want you to bring it home. And then I want them to spin the block with you as Sam Wilson in the 1999-99. And I want you to remember that you are 6'2", 250. I want you to remember that the only difference between you and Ray Lewis is an inch of height. You're taller than him. I want you to remember that you hit and you destroy people in the superhero landscape, just like Ray Lewis sought and destroyed people on the football field. I need you to remember that. I need you to embrace that. Going forward, you take on the role of any black superhero. I need you to keep that first and foremost in the front of your mind. You whooping ass. You ain't there for a long time. You there for a good time. And that good time consists of you whooping ass. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Let me get on up out of here. Let me get on up out of here. Let me see. The MCU wrote Sam Wilson like a straight. They did. They did. Power Man, Head Sculpt, and Forgotten One Body is my vibrations. That's what's up. Been hating Whitlock since he worked at the Kansas City Star. Worked, as in past tense. See what I'm saying? Nobody takes him seriously. That said, I'm out. Thank y'all so much. This has been a blast. Make sure y'all pull up for my brother's deep dive comic book review tonight. It is 9:45 Eastern Standard Time. We're gonna have a little bit of time before then. I'm going to drop the latest Rock With Me Nation promo. Steezle said I need to keep dropping them. So we did do another one today. I don't think I got anywhere in here where somebody told me what the video was, like had an idea of what the video consisted of. Like I said, free shipping and handling. That be the fifth person, because taxes, tariffs, what we got going on. But yeah, let me know what you think the idea was. You got to be in the ballpark, what that video is about, and you too will have free shipping and handling. Just 5 people. That's 5 people. But yeah, that said, we are up out of here. We are. I'm going back checking the notes. Make sure if you have not hit that like button and everything like that, don't leave without hitting the like button. Please don't leave without hitting that like button. That's how we pay bills around here. The like button, share, comments. That's how we keep it free. And I feel like I got to say this because I don't say it enough. We running to 2000. And we're going to have a big party when we get to 2000. We running to 2000. We at what, 16, almost 1700 right now? We running to 2000. Yeah, we gonna run. We a few off from 1670. Let me see here. No, I don't want to lie, and I don't think you should have to lie when you got a smart device in your hand. 1667. Yeah, we running. We running now, and I ain't gonna lie. I believe 2000 is doable. Definitely before the end of the year get here and everything like that. Before the summer get here. I ain't lying. That's what I believe. That said, we are out. If you do want a shirt, let me know. Cash App it, Chime, either or, $29.99, shipping and handling. Let me know. We get it to you. Purple and black, medium to XXL. You get the shirt, you pay for it within 24 hours. You get the tracking number, letting you know that shirt has been sent to you. And because the Rock With Me Nation is all about a nation, yes, you're gonna get something else. I can't tell you what it's gonna be. But you get the t-shirt and a mystery gift as well. So you get 2 items for the price of 1. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. That said, we are out. Thank y'all so much. This has been a blast. I know you was chilling poolside. Deep diving. No, I was not chilling poolside. That was yesterday. I was not chilling poolside. Not today. I was not. I think y'all gonna like the video though. Well, I'm hoping y'all like it. I would say something else, but I would probably give it away then. So I'm not gonna say anything else. But hopefully you like the video. We out. Shit. It's been a blast. We're gonna go chill out for the rest of the evening. Upload this video in the memory of the late great Don Cornelius, right? Had a peaceful time, right? Nice time. Chadwick Boseman, wife had an interview, lovely interview. It's different. Interview, you know, he has to play over in Europe. We got movies available on Netflix and everything like that. So you got that. It's not enough to learn about the actor. Learn about the man. That way, I'd rather know about the man than the actor. And that's with anybody. Which is prevalent when you consider how folks be moving when you really don't know them. You like them as an actor, then they get up there and everything. Sylvester Stallone, you be like, oh, damn it. Anyway, remember the late, great Don Cornelius and Chadwick Boseman. Until next time, I wish each and every last one of you love, peace, and so we out.